Howdy, friends. This here's Buford. Oh, you should have been down to the Kinhuff store Saturday. They's several of us gathered there that's all kind of feeling stir crazy from all the snow and the ice, and we kind of gathered round the stove there and swapped lies and told tales and drank coffee and all. We had a good time. We really did. Well, directly the door bust open, and who should walk in but Delvin Pratt. Now, how can I explain Delvin to you without using words that'd get my mouth washed out with lye soap if Nanny Johnson heard them? Well, let me say this. If Delvin Pratt was to take one of them Viagra pills, he'd get taller. Now that you know what sort of fuller Delvin is, I gotta tell you what Paul Harvey would call the rest of the story. Well, Delvin, he was leaned up against the Coca-Cola case, being Delvin. He had something snotty to say to everybody what walked through there. And this commenced for quite a while there whilst we was trying to enjoy ourselves. Well, about 30 minutes after that, in the door walked Earl and Eloise Purvis. Now, y'all know Earl and Eloise is good friends of mine, and I think Miss Eloise is one of the sweetest women on earth. Unless you say something about her weight. Now, I know that. All the futhers gathered around there around the stove know that. Delvin Pratt didn't know that. So when Miss Eloise walked past him, he says, "You ought to have a man walking in front of you with a wide load sign and a little light spinning on his hat." Well, about the time the word hat come out of his mouth, Miss Eloise's fist went in it. She knocked him over that Coca-Cola case, through the tater chip rack, out the door, laid out on the porch, colder than a hound dog's nose. Oh, it is death quiet in there for about 5 or 10 seconds. And then everybody just jumped up and gave Miss Eloise a 5-minute standing ovation. We took up a collection to pay for the mashed tater chips.